you're answering your prospects' questions without knowing exactly what the intent behind their questions are, you're probably answering in a way that hurts your deal more than it helps. A lot of salespeople have this bad habit left over from school where we're taught, hey, I'm supposed to give the right answer as quickly as possible, and that actually backfires in sales. Because if you don't understand the intent and the question behind your prospect's question and you just answer at face value, you'll actually more often than not answer in a way where you over-answer, you under-answer, or you answer in a way that positions whatever you do in a less than favorable light. And so today I'm going to talk about some of the common pitfalls to avoid when you are answering your prospect's questions and how you can answer instead so that you get it right every single time. So let us get into things. And so let me give an example to make this real. I used to sell accounting software to law firms, which is exciting, I know. And there was a time that I was meeting with a prospect, a CFO of a big law firm, and that person said to me, Nick, in this system, what sort of financial reports are our attorneys able to see? And I interpreted that question as, hey, tell me about all the great reporting and financial statements that our attorneys can see. And so I responded with, hey, let me show you, all of your attorneys can look at financial statements and details in real time, and they can slice and dice that data, and they never even have to bug you for access to that information. And he responded, well, dang, that's actually too bad because we don't let our attorneys look at that information. That's actually only stuff that our firm's executive committee is able to see. And the worst part here was we had the ability to shut that off for the attorneys, but because I misinterpreted the question and didn't understand the intent behind it, I ended up torpedoing my deal, and I was able to backtrack a bit, but by then there's so much friction that I unnecessarily introduced, I sent myself in the wrong direction. And so to avoid that pitfall, I should have calibrated my answer by understanding the question behind his question. And I could have said something simple like, yeah, Dave, I'm happy to talk about that. My guess is you're asking that question for a reason, though, and there's something specific you're trying to understand. And then I would have gotten the intent behind his question, and I could have answered in a way that would have explained, yeah, we can shut off financial report access to attorneys. The framework, anytime you get a loaded question, is one, tell them you're going to answer the question. You don't want to appear difficult. But then two, tell them, hey, I feel like I need a little more information to get you the right answer. Another common one is the prospect will say, hey, can you tell me about X feature? They say something like, Nick, can you tell me about your analytics functionality in the accounting system? Well, I don't know. Are they hoping to understand that just, yeah, we have it? Or do they want to know way more detail about it because they've got a whole analytics module today and they want to make sure that they can get the same stuff? I don't know the depth of answer that they're looking for or the type of answer that they're looking for here. And chances are I could probably ramble about our analytics and reporting for like a good 90 minutes because I've done all this product training. I'm basically going to tell them that, and I'm going to say something like, yeah, I'm happy to talk about it. You know, I could probably talk about our analytics module for like a good hour and a half, but my guess is you don't want me to do that. Is there something specific you're hoping to understand? Boom, now I can get a detailed response from them about what they want to understand and modulate and calibrate my response. And so obviously I'm not going to do this every single time my prospect asks me a question. That's going to make me seem like I have zero EQ and get a little bit annoying. But anytime I get a question where I'm like, there's a lot behind that question, or I could answer this question in so many different ways, it is always to your advantage to get to the question behind their question. So take this tool and use it. It will really, really help with your sales calls. It'll help you actually speed them up because you won't over-answer or answer in a way where you're talking about stuff that they don't really care about. So go ahead, steal this one. We've got a ton of other best practices for sales calls on this channel. It would mean so much to me if you'd go check them out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.